The 59-43 Atlanta Braves defended SunTrust Park against the 60-44 San Francisco Giants. Jaime Garcia, the lefty, was on the mound for the Braves, making his 20th start of the season, and in the top half of the first inning, Eduardo Nunez leads things off with a double into the left center field gap, gets all the way up against the wall, and his 91 speed easily gets himself a stand-up double. Next batter up would be Joe Panik. Nobody out, runner in scoring position already. Panik grounds out to short. He cannot get it done. Swanson makes the play. Next batter up, Brandon Belt. Still runner on second, one out. Belt lides out to shortstop. Swanson makes the grab. Now there's two down. Runner on second, and Melvin Upton Jr. pops one up into right field. Jay Hay is there to make the final out. He puts it away, and it's now still 0-0. Chris Stratton making his start for the San Francisco Giants, second of the season. And the first batter up, Inciarte, looks like the bloop one into left field, but instead, the artist formerly known as B.J. Upton makes a diving play in left field. And it's still 0-0. Top half of the second, Buster Posey hits one in the right field. Jay Hay cannot make the play, and Posey gets himself into second base with a double. So he's in scoring position, and then with one out, Steven Souza Jr. comes to the plate, and he hits one down the left field line. It'll get into the corner. Posey scores with ease from second base. Souza has himself an RBI double. It is a 1-0 Giants lead. Next batter up is Drew Stubbs. He takes one right back up the middle into center field. Souza tries to test the arm of Inciarte, and he made a bad decision. He regrets that, gunned at the plate on the one hop from Inciarte. Beautiful throw, keeps it a 1-0 game. And then it's a 1-1 game as Freddie Freeman, who is staying hot, launches one over the center field fence. It is an absolute bomb for Freddie Freeman, makes it a 1-1 game, his 23rd home run of the season, 430 feet. And now, still bottom half of the fourth, Jung Ho Gong hits one up the middle for a single, so he's on first base. Next batter up is the catcher in John Ryan Murphy, who also is going to contribute with a single. This one gets past the glove of Nunez at third, so it's first and second for the Braves. That brings up Josh Harrison with one down, two men on, hits one into the hole, into left field. Gong is going to score from second base. It's an RBI single for Harrison. It's a 2-1 Atlanta lead. Now we move on to the top half of the seventh, where Arodys Vizcaíno comes on. Abraham Almonte came on a pinch hit, and he would end up drawing a walk. So he'll take his base. Runner on first for the Giants. Next batter up with one out is Eduardo Nunez. He hits one. Looks like it's going to be a double play, but instead it's right through Valera. Almonte goes to third on the play, so Nunez on first, Nunez on first, Almonte on third. Runners on the corners still. One out as it's going to be a bloop from Joe Panik. It scores a run, makes it a 2-2 game for the Giants. Then Brandon Belt was intentionally walked by Vizcaíno. They brought in Raisel Iglesias, the new acquisition, with one out and bases loaded, and he got the job done. Gets the 4-6-3 double play he needs, and it's still just 2-2. So tie game, bottom of the seventh now. Josh Harrison facing Cody Guerin, hits a ground ball to the shortstop. Nunez has to cut it off, and Harrison's too fast for that, has an infield single. And then Breivik Valera. What a time for your first career Major League home run. A two-run shot gets into the right field bleachers. His first career home run makes it a 4-2 Atlanta lead. Ian Kroll then came on in the top half of the eighth for the Braves, trying to defend the lead, but instead he's just given a bunch of hits. As Buster Posey comes in with a single, he's on first, nobody out still. Brandon Crawford then launches one into the right center field gap, hits off the bottom of the wall. Harrison Fields gets it in before the runners score, but it's second and third. Nobody out for Steven Souza, who hits one into left center. Another double for Steven Souza Jr., his second RBI double of the game. This time it drives in two to tie up the game at 4. And then Drew Stubbs comes to the plate with nobody out, and he hits one into left field this time. No chance Davis is going to throw out the runner like Inciarte did, so the Giants back on top now. It is a 5-4 Giants lead. Bottom of the eighth, Jung Ho Gong facing Derek Law. Hits one past the glove of Crawford at shortstop. It's a single for Gong. Next batter up, John Ryan Murphy. He's going into right field with a single. Back-to-back singles for the Braves. So it's runners on first and second, 1 out now for Josh Harrison, who is going to hit one into left field. 1 run will come in to score, but the Murphy will get gunned down at third, and it is a tie game, though. 5-5 as we move on to the bottom half of the ninth, where Will Smith came on to try to get them into extras, and he would end up plunking Marwin Gonzalez, who came on to pinch hit. So he is on first base, nobody out. Inciarte then back to the top half of the order, hits one into left field, bloops it in front of the left fielder, first and second, nobody out. Swanson then comes to the plate and hits a deep drive to right field, not deep enough to get out. It's caught at the track, but it is deep enough for Margot to tag up from second. So now it's runners on the corners with 1 out, and they don't even need base runners. Freddie Freeman going oppo popo. A 3-run home run for Freddie Freeman, walks it off here at SunTrust Park as the Atlanta Braves come away with the victory here thanks to the walk-off 3-run home run from Freddie Freeman, his second home run of the day, 24th on the season. 8-5 is your final. Braves come away with the win, and they improve to 60 and 43 on the year, while the Giants drop to 60 and 45. Freddie Freeman, of course, gets player of the game honors. He had 2 home runs on the day, 4 runs driven in, scored twice. Breivik Valera was 2 for 4 with a 2-run shot. Josh Harrison went 3 for 4, so did Jung Ho Gong. Kyle Crockett gets the win. He's now 7-1. Will Smith gets the loss. He's now 2-2. 8-5 is your final. And with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Atlanta Braves Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Sipping something inappropriate, so it's odorous. Sitting inside, I'm a styrofoam, I'm going in. Trying to make a new song for you to rock to. Even though the work week sucked, I still got you, got to. This shit is up in my jeans. When shit gets tough, I just gotta release. Throw a fist up, fuck it, beat up the beat. I sure ain't Jersey, but I'm sexing the beach. Oh no, the drinks got me running off the mouth now.